Hey, what's going on, you guys? What's going on? We're back with another review and a recap of the half and a half not. Look, I don't even know what to say about this episode. And what, let me say, not a lot happened. I can say that. Not a lot happened, and this is one of those filler episodes, but the content that happened in the episode, we're going to lead you to the fifth episode of next week's episode because everything is getting ready to go down. Uh, we're gonna get the full confession of Wyatt's confession. We're gonna find out Veronica sent Quincy over to Jeffries to beat him up. Everything is getting ready to come up because Quincy is getting closer to finding Candace. So when that happens, all hell is getting ready to break loose. So with that being said, this episode was not that much going on, so don't expect a lot of don't expect it. Basically a full 22 or 23 minutes or 20 minutes probably at that for this review, and everything that happens basically is a lead up. So we're gonna find out what's going on with this girl because she keep calling with this car because I don't trust that car situation at all. It's just something fishy to me about that car situation. This man, we're gonna find out something about him because he keep popping up and he will not leave Candace alone. So that right there in itself is a whole lot of suspense. So and then there's Benny's situation with his father. So let's get into it and let's tap into it. So okay, just to let you know, I'm changing my intro to my reviews. Um, Probably gonna do something like my what's it videos. I don't know. I'm gonna change the theme song for my reviews. I'm trying to do something a bit more professional and stuff like that. I'm gonna update on my editing. But right now, every time I upload a video to my editing process, my video always lags. So this is gonna be a direct upload, and it's gonna give me time to change my intro. So with that being said, are you ready for love and hip hop? Lord have mercy. The has and have not. Are you ready? So we open up this episode with Landon talking to David, and I'm just like, okay, Landon, you're coming off way too strong for something that does not concern you. I understand that. No, let me not say that because I was just gonna say I understand that's your friend. No, that's not your friend because you want him and he does not want you. So you talking to his dad and saying this and that, that does not concern you. You're coming out way too strong. I'm like, that has nothing to do with you, and that does not have nothing to do with his father, nor Veronica at all. Anyway, because Jeffrey is a grown man. If he wants to still stand there and be subdued up under his mom antics, then allow him to do that. That is his own. He's grown, so if he want to do that, then it's gonna go on as long as Jeffrey allows that to go, and it's nothing David can do. It's nothing you can do. Of course, you tried, and I'm sitting here like, okay, aren't you tired of messing with the Harrington? Veronica already showed you that you cannot come for her, nor nobody in her family, and you failed, and you still trying to come and think you're gonna get through to David. It's not gonna happen neither. Okay, it's the reason why he married Veronica. There's some of him in Veronica. So, with that being said, that conversation is over. Bye. So, the Cries are still trying to cope with Amanda's death, and Hannah is doing a very good job of that. She's coping with it. She's having a room clean and that things like that. And Celine walks in, and Celine does not get the fact that she has been fired. Okay, she does not. She's not understanding the fact that she thinks that the family is going through this and the family is going through that. That maybe they didn't mean no, sweetheart. We're not playing with you no more, Celine. We're tired of you being disrespectful. We're tired of it. So it is what it is. You're fired. Okay, you are fired. So she's like, hold on. Yeah, she does not understand the fact that she has been fired. She's still taking this thing for granted, and she's like, Jim, get this, get this witch out of my house. I'm not gonna play with her today. I'm not. This is not the day. I'm trying to have a good day. Get this heifer out of my house. Jim comes down and is like, Celine, out. He's like, okay, I understand that you guys are going to just let me know, Celine, get the hell out. You can show your ass when it's child and die. You can have a couple of third things to say. Get out my house. We're not tolerating this today. Get out. You're fired. Don't come back to my residence. I'm gonna kick you out. I understand that you guys know trick. Leave. Bye. Biff gave box on her. Get out. Because Celine, we're not here for you no more. We tired. We sick and tired of the antics. We got enough from Jim. We're tired of it. We still grieving. Okay, we're grieving. Get out, David. Jim tells her to get out. Jim tells her to get out. And she's like, no, Celine, I don't think you get it. Get out. You're fired. Don't come back. She's like, okay, that's how it is. Okay, we'll see. Yes, sweetie, we'll see. Really, I'm not even here for whatever Celine got to say anyway, and it's not gonna be too far anyway, because why are you gonna let everything out? So everything is gonna come out. Everybody tired is all that's gonna come out. So there's nothing Celine will be able to say. They'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get Jim, no, sweetheart, because it ain't just get in line for other people who got stuff on your child. Just it is what it is. So the cleaners have arrived, and they're cleaning the manager's room. They're getting the blood off. They're packing her clothes and everything, and taking it to the basement. Jim walks in, and I mean, just going ham on Hannah, and Hannah's like, "Sweetie, let me do my job." He's like, "Who told you to do this? This is not your job. Why are you even here? Get out of my house. When you stay in the hallway, you leave." And she just got fed up, and Lord, look, I was here for church, Sister Hannah Young. I was here for Mother Hannah, because she went straight to church on his face. She was like, you get out, you stop it, then I'm not going to allow you to talk to me. You humble yourself down, demon. And he was like, what did you just call me? I called you a demon. Now you watch how you talk to me. He was like, get out. I was like, look, Hannah, with that, I'm like, Hannah, that is how you shut a demon down. You claim full authority over him and watch him humble down. So your enemy will become your footstool. And mark my words, it happened. She stepped outside in the hallway, and he had no choice but to. The spirit of him just broke down. Every demon in his body just flee. It got out of the house. Any devil that was in the house got out of the house at that moment, because Hannah went full church on her. Mother Hannah, we was here for that and your wig. But anyway, he breaks down. I mean, he just crying and just telling Hannah telling Amanda he's sorry, telling Wyatt he's sorry. He grabs on to Hannah and pulls her down, and he's crying on her, and she's like, I'm not the enemy. I'm just trying to help. I found her. I'm trying to save y'all from what I've seen. I cannot get this image out of my head. I'm not the enemy. Stop coming against me. I'm only trying to help. And he's like, I know. I was like, can y'all get him some tissue? Because these church tears, he had some altar prayer tears. But anyway, Quincy comes back to Jeffrey's apartment, and he's like, you know what? I'm tired of you playing with me, playing that crazy act. Of course, Jeffrey was smart enough to get his behind out of there. Breaks down the door, finds that Jeffrey is not there at all. Calls Candace's phone from Jeffrey's phone, and she's thinking ready to pick up, which Landon saved her behind. And he's like, Jeffrey never answered my call. Let me talk to him. So she's like, okay, take the phone. He's like, hello, sweetheart. And oh God. And Quincy was like, who the fuck is this? Who is this? He's like, oh, don't play like you know who he is. And he's like, are you with Candace? He's like, yes. He's like, who is this? And he's like, something right. So Quincy hang up the phone. And Landon's like, something right. That wasn't Jeffrey who answered the phone. She's like, what? She calls the phone back and goes back to it goes to voicemail. So she's like, the G and her street smarts kicked in. It's like, oh shit, Quincy done got to Jeffrey. So she runs and she asks Landon for David's room adjustment. Landon's like, look, Candace, don't put me in a minute. I'm not giving you that man's room. She's like, no, I need it. He gives it to her. He's like, shit, what did I just do? But it checks out. Candace goes and knocks on David's door and is like, you need to go check on your son. Something is not right. He's like, Candace, if you have done anything to harm my son, you will regret. It's like, nothing. I have not done anything. I need you to go check. She's like, what the hell happened? What is going on with my son? What did you do? She's like, I did nothing. I'm like, you need to check on your son. She's like, who will harm him? He's like, your wife. She's like, my wife would do nothing. She's like, you need to know who you married, because your wife is ready to harm your son. She's like, Candace, what the hell? She's like, you go check on your son. He's like, I'm checking on my son, but if you did, she's like, I'm not here for it. She walked off. I was like, yes, Candace, it's your fault, because everybody who you come across get crossed in your line of fire. Now you got this boy in the middle of some stuff that you had going on, and Veronica. So it's like, you can't win for losing from being crossed with Veronica, or you can't win from being crossed from Candace. So it's like, what the hell do you do? But anyway, the girl calls Benny, and while he's at the tow thing, because they get ready to auction off those tow trucks that they want, and then neither one of them has the money to do the auction, which we find that they can't ask the dude in the close to the last scene how you do the auction, and that's how they're gonna end up meeting and having a conversation. But the auction is going on. Now remember, she wants to give War a job, and she also wants to get those trucks for Benny and his friend. So we're gonna see how that goes next week. But anyway, they're at the thing, and Melissa, I guess that's her name. I forgot her name. Calls Benny. He thinks that she wants the car back, but she's like, no, it's a book in that closet that I need to get out. So he's like, wait till my mom get home, and I'll deliver it to you. So I'm like, okay, something with this situation with this car situation is not. It's fishy, and with Hannah driving this car and Benny is, I don't know if they're gonna get crossed in the line of fire. I guess we're gonna find out when Tyler Perry writes season 4. So Tyler Perry, let us know what's going on. We need to know. But anyway, it's like, okay, we get that scene, we find out, and we get what the last scene after everything has going on, everything's going crazy. Benny calls his dad because he's still in the dark about why his dad took his mom to court and why he wanted to be off life support. So Hannah gets home, grabs her bill, props her feet up with them church stockings on and a wig, and Walter, what's his name? Dang, what is his name? What is his man name? We find his name. Anyway, the dad walks out the restaurant and he's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" Tony. The dad name is Tony. Because I tweeted his name. The dad name is Tony. He walks out and they're like, "Okay, why the hell is he here?" He's like, "I want to find out what's going on, and we're gonna find out today." So he's like, "Okay, why you take me take my mom to court? You know she can't afford it. You were you were a vegetable, and I didn't want you to be like that and be a burden to your mother." Basically trying to play Benny, so he wouldn't have to tell Benny what the real reason why he tried to kill him. Basically, he's going on and on. Benny trying to find out, and the whole time, Hannah looking at Tony with death in her eyes and shade at the same time, death shade, and he's like, while he's steady beating around the bush for Benny, and Hannah was like, "Tell her, you no good dog." I was like, "Look, Benny, like my heart can't take this right now. Like we already got enough walking to confess. Like, and then this argument." I'm like, "Look him, look," and he's like, they going back and forth. Hannah was like, "You know what? Get the hell out of my house, Tony, because I ain't got time for this. You're a low down dirty dog. We ain't got time for this." Benny finally lets him go because he's still beating around the bush, and still lying, and Hannah know he lying. And Hannah wanted to tell Benny, but at the end of the day, she's still trying to save face. That's the fact that his daddy is dying and still wants to kill him. So that was that thing. And we get the scene after Jennifer has been in court. Wyatt checks the door and hears her pull up in driveway in front of the door. Jennifer and the other detective gets out. He approaches them at the door, and it's like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'm late. We've been delayed in court. Why you called us here?" She introduced the other officer, and he's like, "It's about Benny and a little girl. Snap the hit and run. I was the one who hit them." And she's like, "Oh my God, Benny, Heifer, you knew that. Jennifer, stop playing. You knew that." but I see what you're doing. He's like, so will you follow me around back? And it was like, okay. So that was the to be continued. Next week's episode, he's going to tell a full confession. We're going to find out that what happened with we're going to get a hold of Jeffrey. We're going to, I think Quincy's going to knock on the door. Either him, or that's going to be Veronica. But we're going to see everything come apart on next week's episode. Jennifer gets a search warrant to find the car, and of course, everything's gonna come loose. So get ready for a good old review next week. Have and have not. I'm getting ready to change my intro to my review. So get ready for that. Check out my blog. Information down below. I just posted three more new stories. So with that being said, I will see you next week and see you guys tomorrow for Empire. See you again Thursday for what's Thursday? Oh, Mary Mary, and I will see you again Friday for Big Frida and for Preachers of Detroit. This has been your boy Jay Preacher TV.